Hi everyone, this is Whitehawk, and today I'll be LPing one of my very first RPGs that I've ever played in my life. I'm gonna skip the intro because it's actually the same, so if you guys want to see it, please check the footage of the original game yourselves. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars was, I think, my second RPG that I ever played. I think the actual first one I played was Earthbound. I'm not too certain. It is the first one I ever finished though, Super Mario RPG. Because it's the one I really wanted to play. Mario was everything to me back when I was young, because I thought he was like a guarantee of a good game. But I was wrong when I played Mario's Time Machine. Although that quickly went out of my mind eventually. Anyway, I'm LPing this because it is actually a ROM hack of Super Mario RPG. This is Super Mario RPG Revolution, the absolute final release or something. I'm not positive of what all the changes are, but I do know that now you can level up to level 50, and some skills have been moved around, and of course the game is also more difficult. I'm not too certain of like story changes or anything like that though, but I did read the changelog. Apparently some enemy names were changed to better reflect the original Japanese release. I'm not sure how I feel about that. All I'm hoping is that playing this, it's not gonna ruin my nostalgia for like this game when I played it when I was young. But whatever. I did kind of feel like perhaps playing another Super RPG, because there might be some that change the story in interesting ways. But the Super Mario RPG Revolution is the one that caught my eye, so I figured I'd play that. Anyway, first change you guys can see here already is that Mario has 32 HP instead of 20. The enemies also deal a bit more damage, like even when I'm blocking their moves, they deal 2 damage. But besides that, the beginning is still really easy. It's just that now it's possible to lose if you don't know what you're doing. Oh my goodness. Also, apparently, the timings of some moves have been changed. That's gonna cause some problems, I bet. My biggest concern, though, one of my biggest concerns, I have quite a few. One of my biggest concerns is that since you can level up to level 50, that means I'm gonna have to do quite a bit of grinding in this game of all things. That's kind of surprising to me. Anyway, I guess I'll voice the characters. And videos are gonna be roughly 15 minutes to 30 minutes long. So we're gonna try to beat this in a timely manner. That's a high jump. A high cutscene jump. Don't let Bowser bruise you, Mario! Mario, prepare yourself for the great beyond! Yeah, I think I'll voice some of the characters. If you guys don't want me to voice the characters, please say so in the comments section below. As far as polls are concerned, actually, I don't believe I'll be doing any of them besides the one in this video. I don't believe I'd be doing many polls until I get, like, at least 4 of the characters. You guys know who. Because then I'll be able to do some easy polls for vote for which character you guys want me to play with next. Every video. That'd work. What do you guys think? What a joke! Put some muscle into it! Mario, the chain! Aim for the chain! Peach has always had a kind of an aggravating voice to me. Anyway, yeah, you couldn't actually target Kink Link until you actually dealt enough damage to Bowser. I don't believe you could do that in the original. I don't remember. Also, Peach only tells you to attack the chain after you've dealt enough damage to Bowser. That's kind of a neat change, to be honest. But yeah, you can't actually defeat Bowser by attacking him in this sort of scripted battle. You actually have to defeat Kink Link, who has quite a bit of HP. You can actually defeat him much faster if you use Mario's jump ability, but for the time being, I think I'm just going to use the normal attack. What was that sound? No! It's a chain reaction! Hang on, Kink Link! Yeah! Coming, Mario! Fight, Mario! Fight! Fight what? You're no help at all, Peach. This should finish you! Actually, Peach is still referred as Princess Toadstool a bit in this game, wasn't she? Yeah, it's only until Super Mario 64 that the change was, finalized. Waha! Did you think I was just gonna give her to you? You're always in my way. This is it. I'm gonna take you out, Mario. Funga, foiled again. It's kind of funny that Square was joking about the whole Bowser vs. Mario thing way back then, and it's still happening today. Oh, Mario, you had me so worried. Let's get out of here. Shh, Mario! I'm going to fall! You don't say. Actually, if you let the screen shake for a good amount of time when that's happening, they actually go off screen eventually. I remember, I really do have a lot of nostalgia for this game. Just letting things happen, seeing every little every event pass, just to like see what happens. Just because it was my first time playing an RPG, and I just felt such a sense of adventure playing this for once that I couldn't get out of Donkey Kong Country or Super Mario World or even Yoshi's Island. Also, that intro was amazing. Is the sound a bit bad to you guys? I think it might be. I'm sorry if that's the case, but, well, emulators, they're not always perfect. They have trouble replicating some sounds. Hey Mario! Lots of people use something called a door to go in and out of their houses. Anyway, I came by to pick up Peach, since she's a bit late. Nope, you have to jump out of that, by the way, to actually start playing the game. You can also... No, you take a break right now, but I don't have to. I do believe if you use your jumps, you actually have to restore your flower points, maybe? I always thought that was kind of a neat thing, but apparently now I have all my full HP. Oh, okay, actually, no, now I remember. You lose 1 HP after you get bumped by Toad. Yeah, and I'm gonna quickly save right here. Mario 1. Mario's pad is surprisingly cozy. Yeah, it's cozy. There's not much secrets here, but eventually there is one thing you have to do. Thanks to a quest. Hey, I thought the princess was here with you, Mario. Where is she? Mario, what's with the silent treatment? You're not telling me something. It's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no, here we go again! Mario, would you please bring her back like you always do? If you're tired, just turn off the fungi light for a snooze. Fungi? Sorry if I screw up some words that are in English, because I am actually French by birth. Anyway, let's go to Bowser's Keep. Halt! Who goes there? A trespasser. This castle now belongs to us, the Smitty Gang. It's our first step towards taking over this world. And if it weren't for nosy characters like you, we'd practically own this world. So let's see you deal with this. Yeah, he just keeps talking over and over, but yeah, he does actually break the bridge, so that is something. I always thought it was kind of funny that his animation for breaking the bridge, though, is repeatedly talking, or moving his mouth at the very least. Xer is a nit, actually, but I'll probably be referring him to a he very often. Anyway, we got Vista Hill here. The only purpose of this is to look at Xer in the distance. That's all this is going to be used for if you keep going to Vista Hill. It is used for a scene later in the game, but I always thought it was kind of lame that you never like have to do a quest involving that. At least not in the original. Maybe you can do it in this ROM hack. Let's go back inside. Toad. You're back so soon. Did you forget something? No? What happened then? The bridge to Bowser's Keep is out now? Just wonderful. We must inform the Chancellor of Mushroom Kingdom at once. Let's go, Mario. I really like that Mario. He expresses himself through his actions, not words. It kind of translates into the Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi series too, but I always thought Super Mario RPG did it best. Like a lot of things. Oops, excuse me. Oh, that bump on your head reduced your HP level. One of Mushroom Kingdom's famous items ought to perk you right up. Received a mushroom. Do you know how to use items? Of course I do. Oh, I see. You're just so well-traveled and experienced, Mario. Now why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. I remember. I came to warn you that Mushroom Way is swarming with monsters. I just barely made it back here in one piece. Mario, please do something. Perhaps I can help. Do you know about timed hits? Yes! Hey, you better watch out. He knows about timed hits. He's gonna punch your lights out. He's got more bark than bite, huh? Why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. Oh, that's right. We need to tell the Chancellor about Peach. I'll see you over at Mushroom Kingdom. Just in case, take these with you. Receive 3 mushrooms. Yeah, okay, so apparently, one of the things about this ROM hack is that recovers 40 HP. Huh. Well, I guess that was adjusted. One of the things about this ROM hack is that the game crashes a bit often when you're in the item menu. That's something Doomday informed me about, so I don't know how I feel about that, but as long as it doesn't have to happen too often, it should be fine. Anyway, I guess I'll do my first battle here. Just the Goombas. They don't die in a single attack this time. I guess that's my first taste of how difficult this game is going to be. Okay, they do eventually die, and you can still get some flowers, so... Oh, how? You can still get flowers that restore your HP completely, so I'm guessing the game is still going to be fairly easy in the beginning. Does that Goomba seriously use fangs over and over when it's alone? That's kind of crazy. Unfortunately, it seems we're not going to be gaining more XP than usual, so... Let me just grind a bit, attacking all these Goombas, and that Paratroopa. For the Paratroopa, it's probably best to jump on him, though. Yep, better defend against those. Actually, I might... I might actually... Well, no, I'm not going to lose at all now, but... Yeah, the timings of some of these moves can be quite tricky. The enemies deal a lot of damage right now, I feel. I guess part of the problem is that I'm alone. So if I'm like against 3 enemies and they all decide to attack me and they all deal 3 damage, that's 9 damage total, and I don't have much HP. Anyway, yeah, for the Paratroopas, it's probably best to jump on them. And yes, 6 HP. Jeez. Yep, to kill them instantly. Or destroy them. Destroy them. Yeah, that's the word. Not kill. There's no killing in the Mario universe. Well, maybe in some variations of it, but not the basic one. Yep, I'm already down to 6 HP. The difficulty of this game is already being felt. I guess I better use the mushroom right now. Maybe? I should. Let's not take risks. Okay, so punching the Paratroopas twice is more than enough to defeat them. So I kind of wasted my jumps back there. Jeez. What's in this? Bunch of coins. I think I missed one. Ah, well. And I think I fought all the Goombas that keep walking towards the Mushroom Way. Which is a good thing. Leveled up! Mario reaches level 2. Got 6 extra HP, 2 bonus attack, actual defense and actual magic defense, and more magic attack. Now the bonus, let's see, 3 HP. Yeah, bonus. Basically, you want to go HP, special attack, and power over and over and over because it gives you more if you do it that way. At least I think that's how it works. In the original, if you wanted 255 HP, you had to choose HP every time. In this one, though, I think I'm going to use the balanced way where I just keep switching to the one that gives the most points. Phew! My life was flashing before my eyes for a second there. Here's a little something in return. Receive the honey syrup. That's to restore your flower points, which I will have to use eventually. Yeah, you had to defeat that Goomba if you wanted an item, by the way. And now for this new area, there's lots of enemies that are just trying to trap Mario. But it is me who will trap them! Mwahahaha. Yeah, lots of enemies here. Anyway, yeah, more grinding to do. And unfortunately, I'm not strong enough to defeat the Goombas in one attack still. You know, the timing of, like, how to block some attacks is a bit weird. Like, for example, the Paratroopas, they crash into you when they want to attack you, but it's only just a little after that you have to block the move. Which is a bit like a limitation of the RPG engine that Square used, but I still feel that the timed hits thing was still ingenious. And I still feel the way Super Mario RPG did it was great, and still great to this day. It's totally not my nostalgia speaking right now, I assure you all. Alright. Yeah, if you want access to this flower, gotta jump on the Goomba. Yeah, if every Goomba that I defeat every 1 or 2 battles gives me that flower that restores my HP completely, I don't think I'll ever... I don't think I ever should have used any of the mushrooms. Ah well. It still was a risk I couldn't take. I'm kind of hoping... Yeah, I don't think... the limitations of the item menu always felt a bit wrong playing Super Mario RPG. But it does give a sense of, survival. Like, you can't have a complete menu of 999 Kura Kura Colas, or whatever they're called, on hand at all times. So, yeah, actually I do have kind of some hope that eventually this game will actually be challenging. Because the original Super Mario RPG, not challenging at all. Although it did feel like it when I was first playing it. Although that's for a very wrong reason. See, when I was younger, I didn't know that, I took armor for granted, and because of, me playing another game and thinking armor was useless, the first time I played Super Mario RPG, I didn't wear a single piece of armor. And I still managed to beat the game, but it made things a lot harder for me than it really should have. Maybe I'll, talk about that story a bit more later on. There's a bit more to it. Boy, that was a close call. Here's a token of my appreciation. Receive the flower tab. That's an item you should be using right now, because it increases your maximum flower points by 1, and also restores it completely. So yeah, very useful. Actually, there's one other thing I'm kind of concerned about here. Did they change the location of the hidden chests? I kind of hope they didn't. That would drive me insane. Because I remember when I first managed to find all the hidden chests, I felt proud. Of course, it's not helped by the fact that one of the hidden chests is like something you can only get, like, you have to know where it is, and you only get one chance to get it. Oh, and I can defeat the Goombas in a single attack. Like, you just have to be lucky. Yep, mushroom. That mushroom restores your HP completely. It's not something you can use. At least I don't think it is. Unless they changed that? No, they didn't. Good thing, too. And here we have Lakitu, who's annoying, but we can't actually attack him. Not right now. He's too high up in the air. I guess I'll fight one of these Spinies. Actually, how much experience point until my next level? Oh, 1. Okay, so I'll level up one more time and then I'll finish this area. Spinies are very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Even blocking that hit, actually, it's still dealt a bunch of damage to me. I imagine not blocking it would be incredibly bad. Another thing about the Spinies is that you can't jump on them. Not unless you equip a specific badge for it, anyway. Did I say badge? I meant accessory. I'm gonna be calling the accessories badges every now and then because of Paper Mario, but yeah, you need a specific accessory to be able to attack the, wait, the hell? Okay, I guess it's max HP again. Is it gonna be max HP every time? I think so. But beefing up your stats is probably not a bad idea. Anyway, we gotta go here. Hey, are you looking at me? My hammer and I don't like you. Mario, you better be careful. He's definitely got a mean streak. So you can leave and let Toad alone. But what you're supposed to do is like approach the Hammer Bro and get your ass kicked, because when I was younger, this was the first enemy I would always lose at. Because I didn't know how to save, well, I'd have to start the entire game over. I didn't mind though, because I really like this game. Now you got my hammer angry. You shouldn't have done that. Huh. Okay. I'm guessing the Hammer Bro got buffed tremendously because he's alone. Anyway, we're gonna jump on him, because we want to deal lots of damage to him. And I completely failed at blocking that attack, but that was just to show how much damage he can deal to you. Ow! That's not even hammer time. Yep, so yeah, he's got a new, like, bunch of moves he can use. So you want to be careful against this guy. Hammer time! You can't block that. And you better, because it's otherwise gonna defeat you instantly. Ow. Okay, good time to use my mushroom right now. And I bet you can still get freebies. But unfortunately I didn't get lucky this time. I'm guessing if you don't block that, it's gonna deal like 14, 12 damage. I remember in the original, it dealt lots of damage. And you had to fight 2 Hammer Bros back then, so... I don't know, this feels like... The way it presents itself, this feels a lot easier. But it does make more sense that you only fight 1 Hammer Bro, because on the overworld there was only 1 of them. So I'm guessing this guy was readjusted to be only 1 foe, so I would make more sense, you know? Ah, you missed. Okay, I think I'm gonna survive one more attack. Oh, cool, we won. Okay, so basically, it's much more important that you block all his moves, and you better use jump to deal lots of damage to him in the beginning. It's not that much more tougher, though. Thanks, Mario. I was running so fast I wasn't watching where I was going. Mushroom Kingdom's just ahead. We're almost there, Mario. Hey, where did this hammer come from? Hey, do you know what this is? It has the Hammer Bros insignia on it. No one stands a chance against you when you whomp them with this. You never know, it might come in handy. Picked up a hammer. Your first weapon. Let's get a move on. I'll see you in Mushroom Kingdom. Okay, you know what though? Let's not equip the hammer just yet, because you get a special cutscene or a special bunch of dialogue by not equipping it. It does beef up my attack power quite tremendously though. But I'm not going to be doing any battles until I get that one cutscene, so we're going to leave it unequipped for the time being. And you know what? I think that's going to be it for this video. Next time, Mushroom Kingdom. Hope to see you all then. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, if you don't rescue Toad, it's going to slightly change the cutscene in the Mushroom Kingdom when you talk to the Chancellor, and you don't get the honey syrup and you don't get the flower tab. So it's probably best to rescue him unless you're specifically doing a speed run. Link in the description to the IPS patch to play the game yourself. Hope y'all enjoyed this video and hope y'all have a very nice day. Bye bye.